Naga Students Union Delhi Nsud Bra North East Support Center Aro Helpline Lugo Milagina Legal Awareness Program Organize Kurishe Sexual Harassment at Workplace and Rights on Employees Laga Opode Saturday 27th July Day Community Center PTS Malviya Nagar Delhi Bra Event 2 Special Police Unit for North East Region Aro Nyay Niti Foundation Lugo Collaborate Kurina Organize Kura Laga Se JPY Chiso President of Nsud Bra Delhi NCR members can labor rights violation kura face kura opor highlight kurishe. Event laga objective to employees laga basic rights opor awareness dibule support systems laga opor access kurubule laga ase workplace related grievances opor redress kurubule. Northeast Manubra India laga metro cities te problems face kura opor kotha koigina Dr. Elena Golmai, advocate and founder of Northeast Support Center and Helpline NESCH Bra discrimination thaga rent related issues human trafficking aro fake jobs agencies thaga opor share gurishe. Dr. Golmai Bra brief background dishe Special Police Unit for Northeast Region aha opor aro Northeast Manu nimide safety aro security opor ongoing efforts chai thaga janaishe. Taibra participants can get hoshiyar thagigina nijor laga rights janibole gushe. Advocate Eliza Rumtau, a Delhi-based lawyer aro member of NESCH Bra sexual harassment at workplace thaga opor koigina participants can get rights aro protections under the Sexual Harassment of Women and at Workplace Act 2013 opor jankari bideshe. Advocate Fidel Sebastian, labor lawyer aro co-founder of Nyay Niti Foundation Bra employees laga basic rights aro entitlements rights enforced kurubule laga legal remedies aro exploitative labor practices de collective efforts laga importance oborbi jankari dishe. Advocate Samuel Kobun, Northeast Law Network Parabi legal aid services access kurubule opor jankari dishe. KB Emelda by Piani Nsud General Secretary Bra vote of thanks digina program do pratana kurina khotom kurishe.
Eliza Rumtau, Northeast Support Center Helpline. Advocate Samuel Kobun, NESCH. Advocate Fidel Sebastian, who is unfortunately stuck in traffic and is still on his way. He is from the Nyay Niti Foundation, a co-founder. Our most helpful spoon
is under the Delhi State Legal Services Authority. Our resource persons, Ma'am Alana and Ma'am Eliza, the resource person who spoke before me, and myself, we're all a part of that panel, and we're there to provide free legal aid to whosoever in need. Now, coming to also. Say you are not a victim of crime. Say you are an accused of a crime. What do? Now, I am not a victim. You must think that I am not a victim of crime, so I am not entitled free legally. No, it is each and every one of us are entitled free legal aid services. Now, if you are an accused and then you are put into jail, what do? We also do jail visits for the accused and try to help them as much as we can do. Now coming to Northeast Support Center and Helpline and Northeast Law Network. Now a team of Northeast lawyers, we have this initiative that we have this NGO in which we are presently collaborating under. Now we have a team of lawyers where we try and help because we try and help all those who are in need. Now,
the NESH, and I feel happy to be here, and we look forward to connect with the people from Northeast, the organizations working on democratic rights, constitutional values, the community-based organizations which are raising their voices, being citizens of this India, which are historically, deprived from their rights and their developments. So let's be connected in future, and this is what I want to keep it here today. Let's meet again sometime and know more about each other and how we can come together and work on with the communities which are marginalized.
5 dates, 6 dates, that is easily manageable. So when you look at litigation, a lot of people will want that will take time and that will be taxing. The truth is it will only be taxing if you I don't want to say if you let it be taxing, because it's good to take personal ownership of your case, but you can always choose to leave it to your lawyer. Obviously, you need to check up on the case once in a while. Even the lawyer will feel good if you're doing that, because in a lot of matters we feel as if we are the only interested party in the end results. But this fear of litigating and that amount of time it will take, you need not let it get to you. Which brings me to the point, we should, in spite of all the flaws of the legal system, we should really encourage people to litigate. At least to try and litigate. Because, again, with a lot of these things, with overtime, with payment below minimum wages, I just don't see people going to courts to claim all of that. I know the system is horrible. I'm not saying it's not. It definitely is taxing, horrible. But the thing is, the funny part is, a lot of people who call themselves bosses or entrepreneurs or people who own companies, your bosses a lot of the times are running these outfits simply based on the conviction that you will not go to court, that people will not go to court.
Private, or we will be on our own, or we will still be called as nagas. This is something the younger generation should really reflect and really work towards unity, towards collaboration, looking at each other without pulling down, looking at each other as your own brothers, period. So that's something that I would suggest. I won't take so much of time. I don't know how much time I've been given. However, I'll try to stay focused with the
of Jhansi. You raise your hands, and all the hands were up, okay? And then I said, do any one of you who knows Rani Gaidinliu? There was only one hand. And I said, it is still good because we still have one person who knows about Rani Gaidinliu, right? And then that person said, no ma'am, I attended your previous class. So I must have sensitized at least one person in my previous class. So, I mean, this is the kind of situation, this is the kind of environment, this is the kind of culture that we are living today. Because there is so much of disconnect between the people from the Northeast and also people from other parts of the country. So that is actually the very beginning, which we have a huge cultural gap. And I'm sure after more than 70 years of independence, and before you moved out from your home states, I don't think you even realized that this kind of racial discrimination exists, correct? We're so proud, we're so happy to sing the national anthem. And I myself do not know, maybe I may be called names and this thing, but I do not really understand what exactly is the discrimination until I